Hi there, my name is Jessica. I am so excited to be tutoring with Wyzant this year. I wanted to share a little bit about me as well as my background and some of my specialties for tutoring to help you decide if I might be the right tutor for you this year. So a little bit about my background. I started teaching at Hoosick Valley, which is a small public school in New York State, 4 years ago. I'm certified in both English and students with disabilities, which is kind of like our special education here in New York. So I taught resource room for 4 years, which was awesome because I got to help students with all of their different classes and all of their different assignments. So it really helped me to kind of learn to be adaptable and think on my feet, and helped me to build skills in teaching everything from English to science and social studies to math up through Algebra 1. So I would love to help and can provide some general homework help services, as well as some study skills and assistance in helping you or your child improve in areas like organization and time management and just general homework completion skills. But I also definitely specialize in working with students who have exceptionalities, including learning disabilities such as dyslexia, ADHD, autism, mental health challenges, and many, many other exceptionalities and disabilities. I also really love and specialize in working with English. Of course, since I'm English certified, I work with really students who have a whole range of English and literacy and reading and writing needs. I start with some of the earliest and most foundational skills in literacy. I love using, and I've trained in the Wilson Reading Program, which is a fantastic evidence-based program to help students who are currently behind in their reading skills. And it really targets and helps students improve in areas including decoding, fluency, comprehension, as well as spelling. It's a great program to help with spelling as well. And I will show you some of the materials that the program uses and that I use when I help students. So every single Wilson lesson kind of follows the same pattern and format, but there's direct instruction in different letters and the sounds that letters make, going all the way up through like digraphs and trigraphs, which are like groups of letters that make the unique sounds when they're together, like SH and CH. So every single lesson will drill those because the purpose is to help students build not only their understanding of what those sounds make, but automaticity, which means that they can do it automatically. Like we want students to be able to name those letters and name those sounds like in their sleep. So every single lesson includes that. My other favorite thing about Wilson and why I think it is such a great program with so much research behind it is because it includes lots of hands-on and kinesthetic strategies for reading. So to give you an example, there's lots of cards and stuff that I like to use, which students usually find engaging with the Wilson program. But let's say I'm trying to help a student learn to read this word here. I'll put it a little closer in case you can't see it. One of the first strategies that the Wilson program teaches is called tapping. So after I go through with my letter cards and really show and teach all of the different sounds that those letters would make, students and I would kind of sound this word out together, and we would tap with our other hand. So we would have, we would learn that that's a short A. It would say ah, and it would say, it would go ah, and then we'd put it all together, map. And it seems simple and it seems kind of silly, but just using those little tapping skills and a few other like other hands-on full experience when you can use your hands, use your bodies. Some students who have struggled to learn to read in the past really, really relate to this program, and they find it really does help them with their reading and their spelling. So that's one service I offer. I love working with those students who do need some of those foundational phonics and literacy skills. But I really work with students who have a whole range and whole variety of English needs. So being in New York State, I work quite a bit with the New York State English Regents exam. I am very, very familiar and confident with that and would love to help you or your student come up with a plan to ace that test and get the score that they really want. I also work with the SAT, and I also provide just general support for students in their English classes, whether that's support for reading and reading comprehension assignments. Maybe they're reading a book in their English class that they find challenging. I also work a lot with students who are writing papers and feel like they might want to help develop a plan to edit and proofread their papers and make sure they're as good as they can be, including like college essays, really anything like that. So those are kind of the areas that I specialize in. I love working with students with disabilities and exceptionalities across the range of subjects. And I also love working with English and literacy skills for students. So if it sounds like I could be the right tutor for you, I would absolutely love to work with you. I currently do have openings through Wyzant for the evenings for online lessons. So if it sounds like I could be the right fit for you or your student, please contact me and I would love to work with you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and whatever you decide, best of luck with your studies this year. Bye.